guys, my name is Shiels down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and today we're going to talk about the golf clubs that Hunter Mahan uses. Hunter has just won on tour, he's won at the Barclays at Ridgewood, and we're going to talk about the golf clubs that he uses and some interesting choices in his bag actually, very interesting choices. So we're going to discuss what he currently uses in his bag, a couple of different setups, and then it gives you a bit of an insight of what these golfers are playing with really. So we'll start off with the driver first. Now Hunter is still currently using the G25, the Ping G25. Hunter is a Ping golfer. He plays with most of the golf clubs at Ping. He's using a G25 at the moment in 9.5 degrees of loft in an Adela Rouge 70X shaft, so quite a stiff shaft, extra stiff shaft. Interesting how he's not moved to G30 yet. Whether he will do in due course, you never know. It'll be interesting to see. When I tested the G30 against the G25, I noticed that the G30 travelled club head speed faster, with the turbulators. So it'll be interesting to see if then Hunter, obviously had great success with this, and he's a very, very straight driver of the golf ball. Myself and Pete Finch have just done a swing analysis of him on the Monday Night Golf, so you can check that out on the channel as well, guys. So 9.5, extra stiff, very basic looking head to it. So it's no turbulators, no racing strikes like in the I-25. But performs so well. I've just been hitting this in practice. I'm carrying this about 270, 277 carry distance. Very, very easy to hit, and certainly the G range is the more forgiving range rather than the I range. So that's the driver he's currently using. Going from there, now this is snuck in the bag. This is not a Ping golf club, and it's the only non-Ping golf club in his bag, and it's the Fairway Wood. This is the Titleist 913 FD Fairway Wood. Now the FD is a low spinning fairway wood. It's quite a deep wood actually. He's got it in 15 degrees of loft, and again in the extra stiff shaft. The centre of gravity is further forward in the head on the FD, so it's supposed to be, like I said, less spinning, so it's supposed to travel quite far. Lovely looking club head this. It really is a gorgeous looking club. Very slim line. Obviously the 915 range is coming out very soon. I think it's about October time. So again, whether he upgrades to the 915 and why he doesn't quite use the I-25 or the G range in the fairway woods is interesting, but obviously suits his game. And off the surface, it's so easy to hit. When I tested this with the 3 woods, it was one of the longest that I tested, without question. That carried at 246, and it's so incredibly easy to hit. It's deeper than the normal F, the 913F, but with that centre of gravity forward, it comes out like an absolute bullet. Easy to hit off the floor and off the tee as well. Yeah, lovely, lovely club. So then that's 15 degrees. Now, the step down from that, he's actually got a hybrid in the set at the moment. This is the Ping I-25 hybrid. Now, this is really interesting. He's got a 17 degree loft on the head, but its actual loft is 18 degree. Not quite sure why. So whether he tweaked it, adjusted the loft after he was hitting 17 degrees to give the... Because, like I said, that fairway wood is a long-hitting fairway wood. So he might have thought, well, between that and the 17 degree, there isn't a big enough gap. Let's tweak it to 18 and see what the gap is. Again, an extra stiff shaft in the Mitsubishi Rayon Diamana White super shaft, but whiteboard extra stiff shaft. So let's give this a hit. Like I say, I've got this in 17 degrees. I've not managed to tweak it to 18, but we'll give it a hit in the 17 degree setting. Interesting looking head, very slim line, and it's just got a design at the top that just highlights the leading edge quite nicely. I'd expect about 220 carry maybe, in around that region. Wow, not bad, 234. So a little bit further than what I probably predicted, and this is 17 degrees. That might be why he tweaked it to 18, just to give it a little bit of a separation between the golf clubs. He doesn't want two golf clubs that are too closely matched together. really easy to hit. Easy to hit off the surface, will be easy to hit off the tee as well. Produces a really nice flight, 231. Yes, that needs to be an 18 degree because those two golf clubs are far too closely matched together if it was in the 17 setting, which I'm sure Hunter knows about. Right, this next bit is dead easy. He uses the Ping S55 irons, the same irons that I use. So that was super easy to find because it's the ones that I use currently. He's got it from 3 to pitching wedge, extra stiff shaft, Tour temper shafts. These irons are awesome, love them. I've had these now for maybe about a week or so, coming on to 2 weeks probably. I've only played once with them, but practicing they are gorgeous. This is the 3 iron, so let's see if the separation between that and the hybrid is big enough. I'm sure it will, but this should be about 210 carry. .210 carry, not bad at all. So it's that kind of club that will give you that reliability. They're bladed, but they're not super hard to hit. They've got a bit of cavity, look great behind the ball. I'm not going to hit another one of those. Let's move on to the 7 iron. Again, just gorgeous looking heads. You know, they are really slimlined. And I've been using the S56s for a number of years. I believe Hunter was as well, and he's moved on to S55s. It's a natural progression, not too much to adjust to, not too much of a change, which is ideal for these tour players. That was nice. Nice flight, not too high, not too low. It's perfect, right in that range. And he carries that all the way down to pitching wedge. These next two clubs are a surprise to me. They really are. He actually uses the Ping I-25 wedges. So not the specialised wedges that you would expect him to use, not the tour ones. He uses the Ping I-25 wedges. He's got it in 54 degree and 59 degree. Very interesting that. Because to me, they're quite a chunky wedge. They don't feel super slimline. They're a little bit more forgiving. I mean, not horrendously oversized, but surprises me. One of the only probably tour players that I'm aware of that actually uses quite a chunky sand wedge. You think they use much more slimlined ones. I know Mickelson, for example, has just moved on to this new Mac Daddy wedge, which has got a really high toe end, so he can open the club. This would limit how much you could open the golf club because it's got quite a wide sole, and they don't generally have a great deal of bounce on the wedges as this range. So this is the sand wedge. Yeah, it does produce quite a low ball flight, 109 yards on that. Quite a low ball flight, easy to hit. Yeah, I can see why he uses it, I really can. It just shocks me. Should be easy to chip with still. Yeah, you know what? I can see the potential. I mean, obviously, Hunter is a phenomenal player, so you know he doesn't need this forgiveness, but he obviously uses that to get a little bit more feedback from the club. Putter-wise, he's putted incredibly well, and this weekend showed that with his last round of a 65. Phenomenal finish. He's currently using the Ping Scottsdale TR in 34 inches and 2 degrees flat. So he's got it a little bit flatter, 2 degrees, and it's got 3 degrees of loft on the face. Gorgeous, gorgeous putter. Very, you know, old school. Answer to this one is as well. The one that he uses, the answer to. Nice feel off the head. It's got the roll lines on it to get that ball rolling quickly. And just a really nice feel of the golf club and feels great. He also uses the Titleist Pro V1X golf ball. So again, Ping don't make a ball, so he's using the Titleist Pro V1X. Normally the X is suited to fast club head speeds, compress the ball a little bit, get that ball shooting off the face. But generally at the moment, obviously Hunter hasn't had the greatest form this last few years, let's say. I know he's gone on this kind of feeling, he's not shaving his beard until he wins. He won last night, so I'm sure the beard will be coming off this week. Whether he's a very late pick for the Ryder Cup team, I'm not too sure. But that was a little bit of an insight of what golf clubs Hunter Mahan is currently using, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. You can check out the swing analysis of Hunter Mahan in the window here next door on our Monday night golf show. And that was most of the pin golf clubs, G25 driver, Titleist FD Fairway Wood, Ping I25 hybrid, S55 irons from 3-tip pitching wedge, I25 iron, 54 and 59 wedge, and then the Ping Scottsdale TR Answer 2 putter with the Titleist Pro V1 Export. That was his winning golf club this weekend. Well done, Hunter. Fantastic performance. Wearing Under Armour clothing. So clothing makes a big part of it. He wears Under Armour clothing. And obviously, fantastic win. Guys, enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe by clicking the link down below. And we'll see you all soon.